Okay, so this is the corn that we harvested that's ready right now. Hey garden family, this is Zulema in Dolores' Garden, Zone 8B, Middle Georgia. And on today, today is Wednesday, and I thought, why not do a garden inspiration day? So I'm sure you as a gardener has inspired others to start gardening. Whether you've inspired or helped or encouraged, I think that is absolutely amazing, because let me tell you, growing your own food is amazing. It's therapeutic. Just working in the garden, sometimes it helps you with stress and depression and all of those things that you go through on a daily basis, just to clear your mind. This is your peace. So I thought I will highlight a few gardens in close to me, okay? And this will be the first time that I'm doing this, and I really wanted to just show how their garden is doing. They're doing absolutely amazing. So I'm going to use my phone just so I can read, because I asked them a few questions as to what started, them gardening. So I want to read that to you. And as I read that to you, I will put their garden on the screen so that you can see how fabulous their garden is doing. This gardener is in Zone 8B, also Middle Georgia. So I asked her a few questions. I said, why did you start gardening? When? What inspired you? And what keeps you going? And she basically said, this is what her response was. I started because I needed something to help get me out of the state I was in after losing my mother. I have been gardening on my own for 6 years. My inspiration was doing something that I used to do with my mother, and to honor the close family that always had a garden for me to play in and learn from: my dad, my aunt, and my grandfather. The thing that keeps me going is that it brings me peace, and I enjoy watching the veggies grow from seed to harvest. And I can definitely say that I have seen such a difference in her garden from last year to this year. She is really on it. She is not giving up, because certain things can just occur, but she is doing absolutely amazing. And here is what her garden looks like and her harvest. The next person that I am going to highlight is from my firearms instructor, Responsibly Armed. And I went to the class, which I told you in one of my videos, and came back after how, one, the class was very informative and awesome. I just needed to feel a little bit more comfortable. Yes, I broke down, but they were right there to comfort me, which I absolutely appreciate. But she noticed that I had a garden, and she wanted, I went over literally that same day to look at and to go over what were the things that she wanted done in her garden. So I'm going to go ahead and put her garden up on the screen, and all of her amazing harvests. And she has been doing really strong. And her thing was small but mighty. She did not want to bite off more than she can chew. She is also in Zone 8B. She kept it small and manageable, and that is so important, y'all. When you want to start out gardening, don't try to do too much, because it can become overwhelming. So here is her beautiful garden and all of her harvest. Mind you, her cucumber harvest was absolutely amazing. So amazing that she came over and gave me some cucumbers because mine was not producing as well as hers. And last but not least, my son, who is in I want to say he's in Zone 9B. And he lives in a small space. He lives in an apartment, and he is growing out of containers and just containers, buckets, grow bags, or whatever he can find, he's growing out of. And I will go ahead and put that on the screen. And I am super, super proud of him and all what he is doing. And I cannot wait for him to come over so that he can see my garden, even though he sees it, on my pictures, but walk through my garden, and hopefully he'll move closer so that we can garden together. But this is his garden. and he's doing absolutely amazing in the small space that he is in. All of them are growing in a small space. Not that they have a small space, but they're using a small space in their yard. Some growing in bricks, some growing in buckets, grow bags, raised beds. So you don't need much to grow. You just have to start. So I hope this was inspiring to you. And until next time, my friends, peace and love in Dolores' garden. Bye.